Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. That last mission was really something. Holy, I had such a blast. I cannot believe we went toe-to-toe, in one case, literally, against 2 enemy tanks and came out on top. Especially that second situation, which, sure, we didn't destroy that tank ultimately, but going into point-blank range with it to actually come upon it and then having to get the hell out of dodge, that was such a moment. I had so much fun in that previous mission. Folks, I'm actually recording this episode back-to-back with the previous one because I've got so much adrenaline pumping. I had to get back in there. So I apologize that I'm not able to respond or react to any comments that came in from the previous episode. It's because technically they don't exist yet because, like I said, I'm recording this episode immediately after the previous one, and honestly, I might just have the momentum to record a few more right now. That was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And folks, if you have been enjoying this series, again, as always, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving those likes and comments down below. I say this all the time because it does make a huge impact, and in fact, this series is being kept alive by the love you share through those likes and comments. I read through all the comments. I love seeing your thinking, your fears, your concerns, your own, approaches to the situations we find ourselves in. And again, the number of likes gives me a quick read on how many people are enjoying the series as it continues, because not everybody wants to leave a comment. I understand that, of course. And again, folks, if you haven't subscribed yet, but you've been watching close to 40 episodes now, you might want to consider subscribing. Anyway, really excited to dive into this search and rescue mission. I'm hoping that we can keep this nice and simple. Again, just got to rescue Pilot Crew 1, Pilot Crew 2, and Engineer Crew 1. Destroy less than 40% of all enemies, so, shouldn't need to think about taking everybody out or anything like that. It should be relatively simple. Get in, get out, get done. Like I said last time, keep it simple. And with that, on to mission prep. So yeah, this looks like it'll be... Oh no. Okay, right. Yeah. So at first I was like, this will be fine. Not a problem. And then some of the intel started to pop in, and we have a Rogue Army battle tank, and we have a Rogue Army heavy tank, and we have, I just noticed, a third tank. Oh boy, this is gonna be something. This is really gonna be something. There's a walker over here, there's enemy artillery, a mortar team over here, okay, fair enough, and then a bunch of infantry scattered around, some Jaegers as well, right? Yeah, okay, cool, and some stormtroopers as well with their laser equipment, which is always a fun time. Okay. This is a bit more challenging than I anticipated it to be, but I think we'll be fine. I'm going to not pull this off as quickly as I had hoped. This isn't as simple as some of the previous rescue missions. Now, there's no time limit, fortunately, but honestly, I don't think secondary objectives are going to be plausible here. I think we're going to have to destroy quite a few of these guys. We'll see. Now, I was hoping to go in with a very small contingent, but I think we actually need quite a few people on the battlefield this time around. However, I don't think this is the right set. There needs to be some switching around going on. Now, just as a quick reminder, I don't have to rotate people every mission, right? These people are all largely well-rested. I'm not worried about them ending up weary anytime soon, but I like rotating them when I can, just so that I'm ready for when I can't, right? In this particular situation, I don't think I can. I do think I need to bring quite a few people in here. With that said, one of those people is going to be Ex-Conde for sure, with that tank gun and his tank buster perk over here. But another is, I think, going to have to be Bog. We bring him in with the laser lance, and we keep that machine gun on as well for anti-infantry capabilities, while the VMAT is for anytime he has to hit something that isn't an enemy tank, but needs taken care of right away. The laser lance over here, if I remember correctly, has enough armor penetration. I think we have to hit the tanks from the side or rear to actually penetrate the armor here, but it's something, right? It's something. It's better than small arms fire. We saw even the anti-tank grenades did nothing pretty much, right? So we got to get the laser lance out there. And in fact, if I take a look at our equipment, what else is available to us? I mean, obviously there's the ATGM launcher, which we are going to take, but I was curious if we had, you know, like a handheld laser lance or something that that tech could carry. I believe the EMP rifle is quite effective against tanks. So here's a use case scenario for that equipment that I believe I got rid of all of, yeah. But I don't think we're in that phase where we would be able to rely on that anyway. What I'd want to do instead, I think, is maybe replace this disposable AT launcher with the target designator. And I mean, either way, we were going to pick up the target designator. It's finally time to use this thing that we've been carrying for so long. I just wasn't sure what I would want to get rid of. We know that the anti-tank grenade isn't capable against these tanks. Some anti-tank grenade, huh? But we do know that it is capable against walkers. So it is still valuable. We're going to keep that on us. The disposable is a one-shot. This has multiple uses, so that sounds good to me. We're going to keep the jet suit on, I think, so we can get in close. We can mark targets with the target designator. And then I think Carta is going to be the one sneaking in with the ATGM launcher, staying hidden, able to spot, yes, so that she can take out infantry that's kind of encroaching in on her position. But largely, yeah, staying hidden and taking advantage of her share the load perk to turn this 3 uses into 6. It's not a lot of uses, but if I've marked a target, I get a guaranteed hit with 180 armor pen, 300 armor damage, and 220 hit point damage. We've seen these things do work. Actually, have we in this campaign? I can't recall, because again, I play a lot of Menace on the side as well. I love this game so much. But the ATGM launchers can do a lot of work. We'll see it in action shortly. So that makes a good pairing, I think. That makes a good team. We do not want to lose too many squaddies over here, though, because, yeah, in case we get swarmed by infantry, I want to be able to hold them off as well. And we need something to do between having marked targets. That's the thing. This thing, at least if I recall correctly, unless it's been changed and patched a little bit, this thing is not great when you don't have a lock on. And yes, you have to like deploy it and stuff, so thank God we have Athletic now as well. Should work out nicely, these two together, in theory. Exconde is definitely going, like I said. Bog is definitely going, like I said. So who stays behind? Is it Lim? Is it Lim? Pike, do we need you out there? You got the grenade launcher. We could throw you in a jet suit as well. Or do we pull like Wetteroth or Sachin out? I mean, Sachin with the laser rifle feels important. We've seen that thing do work. Wetteroth with the RPG, though, we've seen that thing do work. But something has to change. We're way oversupply, right? So something has to change. I just don't know what. Is it that we drop a couple of jet suits? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's go ahead and pop you into the standard protective vest. Right? Let's go ahead and pop... Actually, the thing, we could use the jet suit here. We could jump in and eliminate some pretty dangerous targets with like the high cap or something. Dang, maybe we drop Wetteroth. It's a shame because he's got that Vanguard deployment and that could do a lot of work here, right? I could eliminate enemy artillery right off the bat, for example. Jeez. Heck, he could maybe even rescue somebody right off the bat. Though that's risky. They'd get shut down by enemy tanks and Jaeger teams. There's so many of them. Sachin, if we hold you back, we lose the laser rifle unless I give it to somebody else. Pike, I think you're fine. I don't mind having access to, you know, take command and all that good stuff. It is valuable. Do we get rid of the grenade launcher? No, I think that's proven vital, right? Though with this many tanks, maybe we don't need it. It doesn't help us that much, though. We are still well over. Alright, I think we drop Lim's jet suit. We pull down to the soft armor. Risky. We switch the weapon over to... arc. What's that like compared to the carbine? I need to remind myself a little bit. I say carbine, crowbar I meant. Higher armor pen. It's that range as well, right? Yeah, let's stick to the crowbar, I think. Sure, crowbar, full contingent. And I think, yeah, everybody rolls out on this one. I have a bit more room as far as supply is concerned. Get the recon skybot. Oh, you know what we could do is we could get another target designator out there. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Damn. Let's see, the camo kit here gives us 2 concealment. The Jaeger fatigues gives us 2 concealment. So I could sacrifice either, I suppose. Is there anything else that gives us a 3rd accessory slot, but some concealment as well? No, of course not. Do we do that? Take a chance? Be a little less hidden? Because I don't want to reduce our number of uses on the RPG is the thing. Staying hidden is so critical against things like the tank, right? Like if I'm thinking if I post up over here early, I could eliminate this Jaeger team, and then I could skedaddle. I could take out this Jaeger team, mark this heavy tank, and maybe stay alive. But then what? We got the walker back there. You know what? Let's try this. Sure, let's take this chance. Let's try this. We've lost the grenade launcher, though. Got to keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and get rid of this. I don't think... we're just going to go ahead and roll without it. That's what we're going to do. And I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to do this. Got 2 people who can aggressively use the target designator. Carta who can stay a little behind to get infinite, well not infinite range, but decent range, right? Stay hidden, sneak between enemy targets, eliminate infantry as they close ranks. Yeah, this seems like it should work out nicely. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, we'll try it. Well, let's focus on deployment. Wetteroff, like I said, I think posting you up over here will allow you to... Well, these guys are likely to be quite well concealed is the thing. So it's almost like, do I get closer? Will this thing pick me off? I'm just in a load-bearing rig here, after all. I do the Jaeger fatigues, and I get rid of the ammo bag. Make that the target designator instead. And we just use the RPG a little less. Or we drop it entirely, which feels silly. Because again, he's the big game hunter, right? So that seems a little silly. Let's do this instead. Fewer uses, but I'm not going to be popping shots at tanks with the RPG, you know, frequently. And if I do, they'll be well worth it. Sure. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's do that. Take that chance. Carta, let's roll you up to here. We'll pick this thing off nice and early. Tech, let's get you over here. We got to be careful not to rescue these guys before we eliminate all this, right? But this will allow him to jump in and hopefully designate that target. And then Carta can pick it off as well. We'll hopefully see this thing come a little bit closer. Maybe having 2 target designators on the battlefield is a little overkill, I'll be honest. It's very possible that that's the case, but I'll take that chance. Exconde up over here to go toe-to-toe against this thing. And you know what? Bog. You're going to be up over here. You're going to roll up, pop shots, provide taxi services, I think. Just want that higher accuracy on this gun. Sachin. You're going to roll up over here alongside Lim. The 2 of you are going to extend this way. Try to shut all this nonsense down as you go with a bit of support from Wetteroth, and Carta can roll in, right? You know what, actually? Pike, you're coming too. You're coming too. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, hide in the trees, use this position to shoot grenades, and take command and rally and all that good stuff as we eliminate all this infantry, this walker, push through, save these guys, and pull back out. Okay, you know what? I feel pretty good. Now that everything's in place, I feel like this is doable. Ish. We're going to take losses probably, but I think we can pull this off pretty well. Hope I'm not making a silly mistake with some of my choices here, but there's only one way to find out, I suppose. This is the one I'm most unsure about, but let's do it. Folks, my heart is pounding through my chest, and with that, to the battlefield we go. Looking alright so far. Wetteroth, unsurprisingly, has been spotted. And we gotta deploy to use this thing. Can't forget that, right? Great range on it. But yeah, I do think eliminating these guys is an essential first step. Only so many squaddies, but I do think it's important we do this. Take a look at vision ranges. I think once we get rid of these guys, actually, we might end up hidden. One way to find out.
Hey, I want in on that.
Almost. Again, cannot mark this thing right now because we have to deploy to use a target designator. That's why Tech having it is helpful, because he doesn't have to deploy to use it. I guess we are still visible, so we could pull back to here. Because I don't think deploying will do the job. Yeah, I could pull back to here and deploy. That, I think, should keep us hidden, and we can still mark this thing next turn.
Kill the techers.
We're not hidden. Okay, cool. That sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and move Bog up, or do we move Carta up first? Get Carta situated and deployed, set up with the heavy weapon. So many action points required. Get up to there. Get up to here. Deploy. That next turn, you deploy. Set up the heavy weapon, and you can still shoot. All right. I think that's the right call. Been a while since I've used one of these, so feeling a little uncertain for sure. Okay. Bog, let's move you up to here, just in case we need to pull the trigger with some different equipment. Tech, we'll jump you in later. Ex-Conde. Actually, you know what? Tech, buddy. As far as you can go. Let's see if we can't see the remaining threats, right? Alright, what is that? Artillery? Looks like Buddy here decided not to do anything, so that's cool. I'm thinking Limb. Get you up to here. Nice. Autocannon, I think. ATGM. Okay. Sachin. Up to here. Let's go. Pike. Roll up this way. Yep. And Ex-Conde. I guess right up to here. No reason not to. And then we see what the enemy gets up to. Yeah, this could be bad. Or not. Little shy with the laser lance, but do we start with that? Take a step forward. Pop a shot with the lance. Is that side armor hit that I saw? No, I gotta roll up to figure out what we'll actually get. Gotta be careful not to lose line of sight though, that's the problem. Sure, let's try this. Pull up to here. Front armor hit. It says full armor pen though. 220. I mean, I'll take it. Let's see what this does. Hope for the best. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing. That's what I thought. I was very confused by the tooltip there. Something ain't right.
Techers must die.
It's okay. You're gonna roll up a little bit and possibly cause me some trouble.
Sir.
But at least now I know that you are done your turn. Okay.
Sir.
Grenade launcher goes how far? Not far enough, but these guys will have to roll up a little bit closer to get anything done. Oh, I guess they do have eyes now on Bog, but no lock-on, obviously, right? No lock-on. We, though, will have a lock-on. Can we also shoot these guys? Nah, they're just a little too far away. Hopefully they'll come a little bit closer, but let's test this thing out. Go ahead and designate target. How does that feel? I want to know how that feels for him. I've been the recipient of that sound effect for so very long. It's nice to give for once. Question is, do we stay put? Right, we're hidden. May as well. No reason to rush out. But even if we stand up and step out, we will stay hidden. Maybe we can pick these guys off, right? Even with just a few squaddies. Yeah, let's do it.
Taking command.
They're going to pull back. Okay, cool. It's good, actually. Because now, again, I know their turn is done, and I know where I can find them to pick them off.
Sir.
Pike. Oh, the temptation to roll up to here or something and hit these guys with a grenade launcher. They're just a little too far away, though. So no can do. I'll stick to my original plan, which is to take command of Carta.
Ready on my signal.
And otherwise hang tight, I guess. Step up to here. The limb's out of range, but Sachin's still in there. Take a knee. And I think we're good.
As God wills it.
Carta? I almost want to wait until we can see something else, you know? But there is a maximum range to this thing still. It's huge, but I believe there's still a maximum range. Or am I misremembering? Okay, that would be nice. Yeah, it would be. Okay, Tech, let's go ahead and jump up then. Don't want to rescue anybody just yet. It's too risky. But I want to see if I can spot anybody. And then also use a target designator. Jump you up to here, get into the trees.
Weapons team.
Nothing in particular. Minigun up here. Shut this nonsense down, maybe. Shame about the additional target designator. It is what it is. Hold off on that.
Orders.
Limb with the crowbar. Just got to move up 2 tiles. Get a salvo off. And from here, this thing can't hit us either. We'd also be able to take a knee. Could roll up to here. Won't be able to take a knee. Just the 1 salvo, but we'll stay hidden. 1 salvo should do the job.
On our way.
I will stay extra hidden, I should stay. Oh. Or not. Well, actually, you know what? Now even more so. Should get in there to stay hidden. Pick these guys off with the crowbar, or pick these guys off. I say we hit these guys, and then Sachin with the laser rifle takes those guys out. I'm not 100% sure if Sachin will be able to hit these guys, right? So, start with this. That's not as good as I had hoped for, but it's okay. Go Gonna roll up, put themselves in trouble. And Suchin. Puts us in a bit of danger, right? Because this thing can hit us. I might have to take that chance. Let's first see what Carta can do here, I think. Esconde, you can't. Oh, we're so close, actually. 1, 2, 3. Dang. So close. Okay. Carta. Go ahead and set up heavy weapon. Indirect fire. Show me the magic. That's so satisfying, man. I love watching like javelins and vertical launch missiles do their thing. I absolutely love watching it. What I don't love watching is the slow realization on my face when I see that even with take command, it's actually not enough. I did my math wrong. If I didn't have to set up the heavy weapon this round, we would have been fine, but unfortunately we did. And so we do not get that second shot that I was hoping for. That's on me, obviously. Can I hit literally anything else? No, I cannot. Wasted take command, but I'm not too upset about it because I got the satisfaction of seeing that thing go off, and this thing is on fire. Carta, you're done. Esconde, we roll you up to here, I think, and get ready to shoot as the first thing we do next turn. Maybe we get you up to here, actually. And that way, if something's coming from there or from here, we're able to hit it. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we play a bit more conservatively. Yeah, and get up to here. Cool. Very cool.
Bringing up the rear.
Suchin. Just a small fire, eh? Trying to figure out how pressingly I need to shut this thing down. Not very. There's no lock on or anything, so I'm not too worried about it. So maybe we just focus on this. I take a step up, I could shoot this, do basically nothing, and hit these guys as well. Or actually, you know, if we hit a side armor, nah, still nothing. Armor pen of 100 is not enough to get through this thing. So sure, let's take a step up. Finish these guys off, hopefully. Job well done. Can't be seen anymore. And unfortunately, still too far away for those guys. We can come up to here and take a knee. Keeps us hidden. And that's good. You guys are pulling back. Excellent. And now it's us again. Carta, you do not need to waste shot here. Because Esconde can get the job done, I think. Front armor hit, unfortunately. Trying to figure out where I gotta get to get a side armor hit instead. Maybe Carta does need to pull the trigger. Yeah, let's play it safe. It just feels like a waste in case we were able to, you know, spot and hit a different tank up there. Ask, what's life without risks? Esconde, show me what you got, buddy. Fire away. Nice. Nice. Engine destroyed, wavering. Everything I could have hoped for. Beautiful. I'm gonna pull back. No, I don't need to pull back. But I am wondering if I need to turn. Face this way. Make it easier to take on whatever's coming up from there, right? Because this thing's pretty much done for. Pretty much done for. Decent bit of armor damage and everything as well. Roll up. And if I need to, I can turn around and shoot this with Esconde again. Didn't see that coming. That's on me. Laser Lance. For real this time? Some penetration? There it is. That thing literally collapsed in on itself. That's amazing. Roll up here. These guys are going to pull back. No, they're going to pull forward. Interesting choice. Or Pike. It's okay, they'll be fine. But he's gonna be bruised, I think. Lim? Now I'm trying to figure out how to move forward here. Because these two have to move up pretty aggressively still. Tech, do we send you up to designate a target? That's the hope, right? Or is it time to rescue these guys and try and pull them out? Who knows what's waiting for us up there, though? Guess that's my fear. I'm going to go ahead and jump up to here, and then I can move into rescue, or I can designate, or I can pull back. That's... NASCAR. Let's jump up to here. At least we get the trees.
Hardware.
Okay. Not great. But we do get the trees. And then next turn we can designate both. I'm glad we didn't rescue anybody, because they would have been turned to dust. This is gonna hurt.
Sir.
Okay. Okay. Grenade launcher is probably, yeah, not gonna reach.
Sir.
I guess I could take command of Esconde, move him just a little bit further up this this turn. Yeah, maybe. Wetteroth could move up as well, but what's the point of that? Oh no, that's not Esconde, that's Bog. That seems risky. He's going to get taken out if he moves too aggressively. So fine, let's take command of Suchin instead. Stand you up. Move you up, let's go. And yeah, Tech is actually hidden here. Great. I was worried for a moment, but he is hidden. That's worked out wonderfully. Wetteroth, per the plan, you're going to roll up. I could actually maybe sneak up to here and pick these guys off, right? Again, he was meant to support. Ooh. Let this thing come a little bit closer too. Alright, fair enough. Let's finish these guys off first. Hopefully. Yeah, even with the reduced squatty count, did a decent bit of work there. And I'm glad to have seen that, right? Because I know what's waiting for me. Lim, I guess you pop shots and roll up. Keep Suchin hidden. Let's go. More autocannons, eh? They can see me, only just. But I can see them too. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Got them fleeing. And Suchin, let's stand you up. Get into the trees first. We can get a salvo out from there. Ah, too bad we can't see this thing. But we could finish these guys off, I guess. Heats up our weapon a little bit, but why not? I think that's fine. Carter, you're going to stay put. Tech's going to spot 2 targets for you for next turn. Sounds about right to me. Now let's see how this works, eh? Designate. And designate. And if I wanted to, I could also shoot something. If these guys were a bit closer and weak to it, I could throw a grenade at them. But neither is the case. We're going to stay put over here. We're hidden. We've got a good vantage point, right? We can see our targets. And next turn or so, we can go ahead and rescue these guys and kind of rush back with them. And like I said, we're going to destroy more than 40% of our enemies for sure. They're just... Because these enemies, I guess I could have snuck past them, right? If I used just Wetteroth and Carta, I could have done this mission very sneaky. But the truth is that the people we have to rescue, they're not sneaky. Like I said, if I'd rescued these guys when Tech was first close to them, they would have been turned into dust, right? Instant missed. So, yeah. I don't think that was a choice. I don't think that was an option. Nonetheless, Tech, you're done. You can go wherever you want, buddy. And we'll find you. Wait, okay, don't, okay. Don't go too far. Where are you, Carta? Down here. Fire once. Unless I take command. which case I should be able to fire twice. And otherwise, stay put, I think. Yeah, no reason to go further. Stay put. This thing's gonna come a little bit closer. So Carta will soften it up for Exconde or Bog, I suppose. Oh, Exconde's right there. That'll be nice. But Carta first, Carta first. Indirect fire. I want to get a nice angle if I can. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. So it is out of range. Well, that's a little odd. There's no indicator that I can see that tells me. That's I knew I was getting too excited. I knew I was getting too excited. Why can I not hit these guys?
Sir?
Yeah, it's just outside of 15. If that's the maximum range. And I guess that is the maximum range. Okay. I wish there was an indicator to show as much, because I would have played this turn quite differently, actually, had I known that. Nonetheless, that's okay. That's okay. Target designation lasts a couple rounds. Let's go ahead and stand you up. Move you up to here. Deploy, and deploy the weapon as well. That should be good. Stay hidden. Here you go. And get the weapon set up as well. That's fine. Because Exconde can still get some work done, right? And I'm waiting for this thing to stick its ugly neck out so that I can predictably move forward. While Exconde does this. Hopefully, to good effect. Dang. All good. Stay put. Bog. Go ahead and vent. And stay put, I think. Let this thing come closer to us, right? Wetteroth. Get you up to here. Get into its side, maybe, right? Well, let's roll up to here so we can pull back into the trees if we need to. I'm just hoping to spot anything. Like this. Cool. Tuck into there. And maybe maybe Wetteroth just goes up over here and rescues these guys, right? Just slices right between these two. Suchin? Nah, no can do. Gotta move up. Open fire. We'd be in trouble. Guess I could get up to here and take a knee. Or I can do this. Or I can do this. And hope for the best. Nice. Beautiful. Limb, roll up. Arm lost, looks like. Wavering, optics damage, controls overloaded. We're in a good spot. Excellent. That was a really good shot. Alright. This thing just has to move up one step to take a shot at Exconde. Targets are both still designated. We can hit this guy, not that guy. So there's no reason to take command. We may as well just shoot. Oh, well, I guess the reason to take command is because then we can shoot twice at the same target, because we know one shot doesn't finish it off. All right, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Let's go ahead and take command.
Ready on my signal.
And keep moving forward, I suppose. This thing is going to do what? Oh, it's going to shift to the side, okay. It's like it's trying to bait me, you know? And it's no longer marked. Unless there's like a UI bug or something, it is no longer marked. Okay. That's fine. Because we can designate again. And then we can maybe even go and rescue these guys. Nope. This thing can still hit them. Wow. Oh, hello. Do I even need to designate you? Or can I just move Carta up even further to try and hit this thing in the first place? Back armor hit should do a decent bit of damage. Maybe I should have taken command of Excande instead. Fire away, buddy. Good stuff. Crew shaken. These guys are fleeing. Yep. Wetteroth might be able to finish the job, though. Let's go ahead and roll up to here. And kind of get ready to rescue, I think. Just too far away. Just too far away for Bog. Okay, let's move up to here. I'm going to try and get Bog up to here to pull these guys back, right? Be the cab. Wetteroth. Should have pen. Nah, actually, probably not. I mean, I need to get lucky. Is it worth the risk? I think so. Let's go for it. Nice. And again. I love that so much. Such a nice visual. Such a nice visual. This thing is still standing. Still can't see us. I could finish it off with the laser rifle, I think. Maybe it'll be close. Wondering if I prioritize that or something else. This target is also no longer designated. That might be why it pulled back, actually. It's never felt like the enemies had range limit, you know? I really wish there was a visual indicator. Well, I guess... No, it's not the same. That's 10. 13, 14, 15. Alright, we'll deal with this later. Let's start here. I'll finish this thing off first. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I knew we would get a bit of HP damage out of after we take out some of its armor, but I couldn't remember exactly how much. Roll up to here. Limb. Push up to here first. Keep rolling. Might be home free there. Attack again, still a little worried about this thing. But let's go ahead and designate. If it's going to keep pulling back, that's good, because then I can actually rescue these guys, right? Go ahead and apply some pressure, in case there's anything to apply pressure to, and stay put. There we go. Carta, your turn. I think you're the only one left. Stand you up. Sure, I guess we get you up to... Trying to figure out if I get up, deploy, and set up, or if I just get up and deploy, or if I just get up. Alright, let's roll up to here. These guys are a little worrying, but far enough away. Curious what that thing will do. Ah, screw it. Let's take command.
Ready up my signal. Listen up. We're moving.
These guys are pulling back again. Fair enough. Like they alternate between being able to see us and not see us. Get up to here. 30 to deploy and set up. 60 to shoot. And hopefully that puts me in the right spot. Yes, it does. I've been waiting for this for so long. The first hit was nice, but it was relatively close range. But this is what I was waiting for. Pretty much max range. Let's see what we get here. Good hit. He's going to turn around, unfortunately. That's okay. Too far away for Excande to hit. Bog, roll you up this way. want to stay hidden from these guys, I guess. Tech. The minigun. I could step out and open fire. Could I sneak back in is the question. Or do I just keep these guys suppressed, I guess? Yeah, we gotta get rid of these guys. Wetteroth, what can you hit? Nothing. Alright, fair enough. So, tech. Let's stand you up. Step out.
I got him suppressed.
Get that done. Pull back to here. Enemy artillery is a concern, obviously, because we are now visible. But that was a chance I was willing to take. And we can now roll up here as well. If need be, we can use the machine gun to keep these guys pinned or suppressed. Let's go. Getting a little impatient, which isn't good. I gotta be very careful about that. Wetteroth. Gonna get you up to here, I think. Decent bit of cover. And Esconde. Do we rescue these guys? Think so. Gotta finish this thing off before we rescue the other one. But I think that's the right call. Let's go ahead and back up. That's us done there. Now Lim. Geez, I mean, I guess I'll roll you up. I was wondering where the threats were. Can I hit him? Yes. Can I do enough damage? No one knows. Take a knee, pop shots. Chip away, get him suppressed. Sachin's gonna come up and get the job done, I think. Can we hit him from here? Just shy. Don't want to end up exposed. So we stay put. Got the VIP ready to roll. Got that tank as a juicy target as well, though. I think that's where we start. Indirect fire. Get this thing taken care of. Let's begin. That's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. I love... my god. What are you going to do? Pull back? Fair enough. So these guys in a bit of danger still. This VIP is safe. These guys are good to rescue as well, I think. Let's go ahead and... rescue them. And get these guys pinned. Beautiful. Gonna step up, apply some pressure around these guys as needed too. Cool. Oh, hello. Was not expecting a vehicle out here, but here we are. What are you even? Infantry carrier, but where's the infantry that you were carrying? I don't like that. Start getting some of these VIPs out. Yeah. I assume I have to pull them back to here. Yes, okay, cool. Safe assumption, I guess. Bog. Roll you up. Well, can you hit... no. Roll you up to here. These guys. Finish them off. Don't want a surprise. Pike. Get you up to here. Wetteroth. Keep your eyes peeled, buddy. Maybe there's another tank waiting for us, right? Doesn't seem to be the case, but you never know. Roll up to here. And Lim. Well, let's Stand you up, I guess. Move you forward. Take a knee and open fire. Keep him suppressed, that's fine by me. Sachin, up to here. Can't shoot, unfortunately. Up to there. Those guys are too far away. But I guess let's get up to here. Take a knee and hit this thing. I don't know what trouble it could cause us, but I don't like that it's out here and it can spot us, so that's trouble.
Hey, hardware's losing gear.
Alright, new round. What do we do? You can't hit us. Hopefully we'll draw aggro though, so fair enough. Someone can for some reason see Bog. And you know what? I don't like that. So I'm gonna roll up to here and get Bog hidden. Cool. We go ahead and rotate to face this way. When we rescue these guys, we'll get into the vehicle and roll out. Damn. Okay, this thing's armed. Wasn't paying enough attention. That's not great. Took a bit of hurt there. Lost one squatty. Did this thing get close enough? No, it did not. Alright, we're going to stand up. We're going to step forward. We're going to chuck this thing. Wreck it.
Enemy hardware neutralized.
Then pull back to here. And take a knee. Oh, that's not great. Ooh, the hell?
If you chum,
There you are, buddy. Now, we've been marked, unfortunately, so it's still visible. But at least we got that thing taken care of. Okay. Move these civvies down to here, I guess. VIPs down to here.
sir.
Pike. Oh, we gotta play it safe with Pike. Maybe just take command of Esconde Shore. They put Esconde. Roll you up to here.
At your service.
Sachin. Suppose I could stand you up and like rush up to here so that next turn we can just finish these guys off, right? Get up to there just in case there's something else? No. And I guess I could take cover over here. We got so many people out here. Maybe a little bit of overkill, actually. Tech, you're good. Let's pull you back, though.
Always ready.
Carter, you're good. New round.
At your service.
Sachin, you first. Finish this nonsense off. Beautifully done. One more volley to shut it down. Just too far away to pick these guys up. Wetteroth might be able to do it, actually. Yeah, you did. Wetteroth, buddy. Yeah. Right over to here. Well, maybe we wait until the last thing we do, I guess. Or second last.
Sir?
Carter, you're good. Civvies, down here. VIPs, out you go.
Yeah.
Bog, you're staying put. Esconde. Still hidden. That's a good sign, obviously. I think we're in the clear.
Yeah.
Who else is left? Lim, you're good.
Yeah.
Alright, Wetteroth. Go and rescue.
Yeah.
And, Bog, stay put.
About time, man.
Tech, stay put. VIPs in here. They actually had some armor.
Yeah.
Bog, as fast as you can, buddy.
Sir.
I should have moved those guys. I think I've destroyed every enemy.
Yeah.
This is where that booster would have come in handy.
Sir.
Yeah, I mean, there's some artillery teams out over here, I guess. But they're keeping their distance right now.
Yeah. Sir.
Alright, we're good. Oh, seriously? Alright, step out. Next turn, we'll push him in. There you go. Mission accomplished.
Just in time.
A little funny at the end there. But good stuff. Got all this done. Not surprised that I failed this secondary objective. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Mission accomplished, though. Pretty pleased with that. I mean, a bit of learning there. I don't know why I thought this was infinite range. That's silly of me. Clearly, it's 15 max. Oh, I know why. Because there's no marked endpoint. Anyway, that's fine. It worked out wonderfully. I'm trying to figure out if Carta's the right person for it, though, right? Because when she's mobile infantry. So, you know, I want her to be mobile. I want her to be able to move around quickly and use her RPGs and use her suppressed crowbar and scout and all that good stuff. The ATGM, she's locked in the back line. Now, worked out fine over here because I knew exactly where I was going to expect enemy armor. I knew, I had a general sense of what I wanted to do, but again, her action point limitation became a problem as well. So I'm trying to figure out who I should give the ATGM to. Because you want to be able to deploy... You want to be able to deploy, set up, and shoot in one turn, which means, what, 10 plus 20 plus 60, or 20 plus 20 plus 60, which is 100. So, like, tech, he's my designator. Lim, he's also mobile infantry. Pike, I guess. Yeah, maybe Pike. But then we're not able to use, you know, take command and stuff like that. Sachin, he's shy of 100. And Wetteroth is much shyer of 100. So I guess Pike is the only other option of the people I have, which, okay, fair, you know. You can't, again, use any of his abilities, and they do come in handy, but it does become an option. Something to think about. Nonetheless, overall, pretty pleased with how this went. Maybe a bit slower than I needed to play it, but again, enemy armor on the battlefield, I was a little nervous. Wasn't exactly sure about the ATGM too, because I was like, I felt like I was being gaslit by the lack of a line versus my memory of how it operates. But yeah, generally went well. Squaddies lost 3, I think, right? Which is a shame. Hopefully the med bay will do what it needs to do, but I think Pike will end up bruised. And we'll see how that feels. Nonetheless, I think that's the entirety of my debrief. Let's go ahead and take a look at the official one. Here I thought this was going to be a quick mission. Yeah, no surprise we failed that. Got ourselves a new laser rifle. That's great. I was so judgmental of them when we first acquired them, but love them. More RPGs, some scrap items here and there. Cool, nothing too crazy, but hey, we got rid of this set of roadblocks, which is going to be helpful going forward. 27 promotion points, just failed the one secondary objective, so it's looking like a 4-star operation, I think, so far. In terms of the damage done, yeah, everyone's been rescued. Pike has been bruised. Reduced accuracy, reduced discipline. Neither of those things matter when you're walking around with an ATGM, right? So that's feeling like the play here. That's feeling like the play here. Okay, very well. Overall, Carta, just want to take a quick look at the work you did. Only destroyed one, but softened at least one other one, right? Yeah, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I feel pretty good about how this all went down. Laser Lance also did a decent bit of work. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next up, gonna do a little POW rescue before this decapitation strike. And you know what, folks? I really hope you don't mind, but I might keep this momentum going and keep recording back to back a little bit. This has been fun. It has been a lot of fun. I like when you see the escalations happen, and there's been a clear escalation here, right? There's a clear escalation here. I'm thinking, by the way, we're going to go ahead and do this POW rescue. We'll return to the black market, pay for these dossier, you know, with all the junk we're going to have by the time we get there, see who becomes available to us, and then consider maybe another vehicle. I don't know, actually. I could go either way. I could go with another vehicle. I could go with another infantry. It really depends on who ends up being available. I do think very much the Achilles being 3-star gives me some hesitation, because at least Lim was also technically 2-star, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, one quick thing I do want to check, because we did throw rockets at at the enemy or last episode, right? Still nobody exploded. Nonetheless, folks, hope you're having a good time. If you are, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and how I should go about doing it. Otherwise, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.